Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay. All right, audio works. See the. All right. Okay. So video is good, audio is good. I'm on playlist. All right. I'm making a simple late night dinner. Yeah, that's on today's agenda. Right now, I'm just gonna set things up. Put some like dirty dishes in the sink. Slowly get to that point. Putting some. Okay. Move my coffee here. All right, good now. Yeah, the lighting is not flattering. That's okay. We're a cooking show, so it's only the viewer has to suffer. So I'm gonna do a stir fry and then the fried rice. Let's see what's available in the kitchen. So I have some leftover rice. As for the stir fry, I'm gonna use bean sprouts. And also cabbage. Probably gonna do some like a shred, not shreds, like a thinly chopped cabbage. What are the two mushrooms as well? And the Canton style sausage, the sweet sausage. So for the stir fry, I'm gonna add a cabbage, mushroom, this. Maybe I'll use the bell pepper too. Let's finish this last one, bell pepper. So with all these, I think that's enough. I'm not going to add in more things. I can also move the first. Yeah, I need to use the tomatoes. And also I need meat. Microwave just thaw some meat. Might still have like a smaller piece. I'm gonna get cool. Okay, I got off this piece, but okay. I'm gonna use the smaller piece. So basically, those are like pork chops, but I'm using it for like to slice them for stir fry. Alright, we're getting more of these. I only have 2 pieces left. Okay. I think 5 minutes is have to be in the defrost mode. Well, that's 3 minutes. So that's good. Meanwhile, I need my chopping board to. I'll use this side. Alright, first of all, I'm gonna get where is it? I think right. Okay, you can still hear the bang the bang pot. So alright, first thing I'm gonna cut small portion of the cabbage and then use the shredder food processor to chop them into like a really tiny pieces. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't need a lot of this. Maybe, you know what? I'm only using small piece. I'm not going to use the machine, so I'm just gonna chop it by hand. Now with these, maybe one more piece. Like this is good. Yeah, because if I use a machine, I have to wash it later. I feel like that's more work. Why don't I just whatever is easier. That's all about making things easier. I'm gonna get this. How do I? I'm trying to figure out a way to cut the cabbage into really tiny pieces. I forgot what the tiny pieces are called. Must be a name for this, but I don't. I can recall it now. Move the camera. Pick it up. Yeah, because it's a fried rice, so I don't need bigger pieces. All of them should be around the same size. Maybe not as small as the rice, but still, I want something smaller. So each time when you take a spoonful of rice, you're taking a whole bunch of ingredients. Using 1 shallots. All right, I feel like this is small enough. So dump them here. After the prep work, I'm gonna do the stir fry first, and then without washing the wok, do the fried rice. So that means I might need a more bowl. Yeah, nowadays I really like using shallots. For one reason, my green onion's not growing fast enough. Second reason, small, versatile, easy to. Just gonna trim off the dried parts. Still use it. But more often, it should be the what's it called? Should be green onion used in this. I'm going for like also small pieces. Nonetheless, I'm gonna bronze these. Or brown this. Keep thinking. Yeah, they don't need to be too small. I need 2 more for the meat. 1 for the shallots. Now let's also small pieces, but mushroom's gonna shrink, so I'm not going to do tight. I feel like these are good. I wonder who else is hungry and watching this. Yeah. I guess the word I was looking for are cubes. So I'm basically cutting this into cubes. But then you cannot call like the aperture cubes. Those are like a squares, I guess. There must be a term for these. Proper like kitchen, like a French term for these. There's always gonna be a French term for these. There's some darkened spots on the bell pepper, but overall it's all good. Holds very long. I mean, that's free. Black. Yeah, if it were my partner cooking now, all of that's gonna be throughout. Well, my partner doesn't cook. Yeah, for peppers. So I'm cutting into batons first. I better use something separate because these need to be added at the very end. They don't need to be cooked for too long, so to make it crunchy and sweet. Ooh, almost got my finger. Okay, now it's not perfect cubes. That's okay, home cooking. I'll deal with the irregular parts later. Yeah, I guess maybe gradually my knife skill is gonna be picked up, like getting better. Or what I'm trying to say is gradually my knife skill is gonna be developed. So far, it's non-existent. Yeah, in a good restaurant, these are not used. They want a perfect shape. But we're doing home kitchen cooking. Also, my principle is whatever you can. Save food. So I'm just gonna cut them into roughly the same with the squares. Okay, that's all the bell peppers. So my cutting board is this side is for like things not need not don't need to be cooked. Oh well, my cat needs me now. Looking for love. So I'm cutting the sausage on this side, but the raw meat is gonna be on the other side. I think two's good, yeah. Alright. My partner loves these. Gonna do the do the slices. I don't want this to be too small. So the slices are fine. Like the slanted slices. Okay, these are good. I'm gonna drop this together with the mushrooms. First of all, I don't want to have too many containers. Second of all, they're easily to be separated. Okay, this is good. I'm just gonna. Oh, you can see my cat's tail. Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna wipe clean the board. So I'll scrub it later, but right now just a quick wipe so I could turn it to the other side. I'm gonna cut to the. Okay, this time I didn't thaw it for too long, so now it's looking good. Mostly good. I'm gonna put this back. Now I need to prepare the meat seasoning. I'm doing a little bit wine. Yeah, that reminds me I need to get more wine. Not too much. A little. And then a bunch of seasonings. First thing first, salt. Right now I'm just off camera adding the seasonings. On top of that, also need a cornstarch. Make sure the meat is soft. Galaga also needs some sugar. Oh yeah. That's for sure. Since I have this open, all right. So my meat seasoning is good now. I usually do things like that. For this part, I'm just gonna do a bigger cuts, and then a smaller. Alright. After doing this, my one hand is dirty, the other one's clean. I'm just gonna take all the meat here. First of all, my special wine. And then all these. The seasonings plus the cornstarch. Simply just give a quick rub, make sure they're evenly coated, and I'll set it aside. Oh, now I realize I might need the onions for the bean sprouts. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my mind. I saw like a half onion in the fridge. I use that. Alright, this is good. It's soaked up all the juice. Yep, I use the onion to stir fry. Oh, I forgot to put on my apron. Okay, that's why. I feel like something's missing. You know what? Let's put on my apron. I don't want to get it too dirty. And about the last time I made the milk bread, I actually made it twice. It always gets like a lot of the lumps inside. Until I went back for the recipe, I realized I used the wrong step. I keep thinking something else. I keep thinking making the pastry cream that I need to add stuff at later. And according to the recipe, I'm supposed to mix all the flour and sugar at the beginning before I boil the mixture. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Alright, so I guess should always check the recipe, even after made it a few times already. Okay, this time I'm looking for larger onion pieces. These are good. Okay, now I need to get out of the wok. I should change the camera angle. He's not picking up on me. Okay, finally. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna keep the onions on the board, dirty board for now. Once I started cooking, then I have time to wash it. Because I don't want to use another container. So I'm gonna heat up the wok. Yeah, it's already like a seasoned wok. Has all the burning marks. I like this. This is very handy. It's a bit small. It's a little bit too small, but it's good for like a 2 people, 1 people cooking. So yeah. If you're cooking more than 2 people, then this is not good. You have to get a bigger size. The downside of the bigger size is it's heavier to maneuver. So yeah, that's why I picked this size. Maybe in the future I'll get a bigger size, like the really big one. Alright, I'm still holding my hand like this because I touched the meat, so I don't want to touch anything else. Alright, yeah. So meanwhile, I'm gonna just try peeling all the onions. I might use this today for change. I'm gonna turn down the heat, so the onion is gonna brown a little bit. Meanwhile, I'm gonna wash. I still need to wash the bean sprouts a little bit. Oh, I could just wash them in the jar. Okay. Why didn't I think about this earlier? Yeah, it smells good. Still fresh. Then, okay, get rid of most of the water. Okay, that's good now. Let's get back to the onions. I can turn up the heat a little. And now I dump in the meat. because the bean sprouts doesn't need long to cook. So I'm basically just gonna almost cook through this. Before I dump in the bean sprouts. I think I'm gonna use the other spatula. Yeah, cause this one I cannot really scrape the bottom of the wok. Yeah, this one's back in business. Oh yeah, this is better. I would say it's 80%, 90% cooked through. To lower the heat, I'm gonna dump in the bean sprouts. Or getting rid of the water. That's one. Two. Now I turn up the heat. Oh, I usually do like meat slices. Maybe next time I should do the shreds. Hmm. I'm gonna add some soy sauce and vinegar. And then add a spoonful of sugar. Okay. I feel like the heat is not high enough. Turning up the heat. Because I kind of want to reduce the water content. Oops. Fly away content. Just a few more seconds. Putting away the cutting boards. I use this to touch meat, so I'm not gonna raw meat, so I'm not gonna put this back in there. So I'm gonna get a different one. I'm gonna use the one that was for the cabbage, so I'm gonna dump everything. I seasoned the meat already, and I also added the vinegar, sugar, and this soy sauce. So I don't think I need extra salt for this. We'll leave it on the side. And give a quick rinse of the wok. All right, now this is good to go. Basically, I'm just drawing up the pan. Also heat it up, bring up the temperature before I dump in some more oil. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try this. If this is good. Now it's heating up. Adding oil. Dropping all the shallots. Forgot about the rice. I'm using the brown rice, so it's already like separated, so they're not stuck together. So it's a good start. I'm just gonna use the spoon to make sure to separate them a little bit more. Okay. Parts are parts of the shell is already brown. Dumping all the rice. Yeah, my rice is already looking good, so I can add the cabbage now. Turn up the heat. I'm adding the mushroom and the sausage. Oh, since I don't have broth, I'll just add some water and soy sauce. But you need to watch out for like adding water in the wok. Because you want the fried rice to be dry, not like mushy. I'm gonna try a little. Or I just took a full from there, put it back in the wok. I could add a little bit more of soy sauce. Add more water. Meanwhile, I feel like I'm gonna add some seasoning. Some salt. I was tasting a little bit flat. Just gonna add a drop of vinegar to make it more. Vinegar always like a bring out a little bit like the freshness. But then it's a kind of like a very tricky ingredient. Sometimes I will make it it's what I'm trying to say is it can bring out the freshness because so yeah, just a hint of sourness. But if it's too much, then you would also questioning, is the food still okay? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of tricky to do that. All right, now I can turn up the heat. Yeah, next time I'll make sure I have like a broth ready, so I don't have to add water. I can just add broth in it, and also I'll have the seasoning ready. Now I add bell pepper. This is always the last step. Yeah, since the wok is not too big, so I can really not do those kind of things. The cuisine skills, the wok skills. Mm. I would have to just slowly push things around. So now I'm trying to cook through the bell pepper and also reduce, yeah. It's almost there, so I'll just do a little bit more. Yeah, if I had a bigger wok, yeah, this process is gonna take a shorter time, a higher heat. But it's still good. Okay, I feel like my work is done. Right now, just for looks, I'm just gonna add some black pepper and green onions. I'm gonna get my trusty gardening thing to cut the green onions. Oh, it was like a pointing the other way. I guess I showed too much of the living room. Barely a living room. There's no furniture in it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna put away all the knife. I don't like it having the knife on the table. Whenever I'll try to put it away. Oh, first thing first. Yep, I like to put away the knives on the very first thing. Mm, yeah. Well. And the other cat is here. The very vocal one. Well. This boy is like very curious and vocal. Oh, I can turn off the exhaust fan. And he's gonna play with this. Yeah, he loves this. Yeah. Oh no, he walked away. Oh, what happened today? He's not in the mood. Now it's just final touch. I'm just adding a few cuts of the green, also green. Oh, it's not that fresh because it's been in the fridge for a while. So let's see. I hope it still adds some little finishing touch to this wonderful creation. Yeah, I feel like I really made a good fried rice today. Oh, okay, that looks good to me. All right, maybe I'll do a final here. To end the stream. Where's it? Oh, okay, it's here. I had some toast earlier today. Right. This one goes here. Alright, let's bring down the camera. I made us so stir fry. Hold on. Stir fry and fried rice. Alright, I feel like that's a good ending. Okay. I'll see you in the next one.